using the admin panel, you can also moderate the chat. And that essentially means that you can do a couple of things. One of them, you can click on users. So let's see here, you can see this Bob, this guy, he's already blocked. So you can block users, right? Essentially what happens is that their messages will be removed from the chat and no one can see them anymore. And also if they write anything else, no one can see it. You can delete a chat message. So this is kind of like if you have an individual, so you don't want to block the user, right? But you want to kind of like delete the message. Maybe they shared some information that you don't want, or they shared some personal information, could also be. And if there is contact information for those users, you can also message them. So what we do is, like, if we have a phone number, we're actually opening the WhatsApp client, assuming that they have a WhatsApp account, you can message them using WhatsApp. And if they have an email, we open like an email client, the default email client. So that's a way that you could reach out to them directly from here. Of course, like, all the subscribers are also stored in the subscriber database, if you want to reach them later on, or in the respective tools, right? So that's just like another way that you could reach out to them. Now, of course, you can also use the chat to speak or give information back, right? So let's say you're presenting and someone else is moderating. The moderator could also write chat messages, right? So directly from the dashboard. So that's useful, for someone to maybe answering chat questions while you're presenting. Of course, it's much more engaging if you answer those questions, right? Because that's the whole point of the live selling. But that's another way, so for, like, maybe if there is like frequent questions about shipping or something like that, they can refer, or if something was asked before, then the moderator could use the dashboard chat to respond. And then what you also see here is these little envelopes. And they mean it was a private message. And private messages come when someone is chatting, when there is not a live but a recording. So right now we're watching a recording over here. So this is not a live, but a video that has been uploaded of a live, like a recorded session. And if I'm saying something here now, like, hi, then you can see it comes in as if it was a chat message, but it has this little envelope. And this means that only the user can see it and only you can see it and no one else. Because in the recording, we don't want people to publicly write stuff there. So that's a way for you to control this. And we also send an email with this chat message, because obviously if it's a recording, you're not online necessarily, so you don't see it. So you get an email with the message, and that's really useful if people start writing messages on the recorded video. You get their details, you can reach back out to them, and answer their questions. So that's another way that you can use the chat. So this is how you moderate the chat. And don't forget, the chat is like one of the most important tools, because that's the way on how you can get the audience to interact with you. And that's the whole point of the live selling, right? You want to create engagement, you want to like answer questions, you want to have like quizzes, and people be excited.